go. Is it more important for Indiana?
I think so. I think Miami's still the champion. That's who they have to dethrone. It's a beautiful move by Paul George as he splits.
Wide open, can't hit, and George with the rebound. For that head back.
What would your buddy Jeff Van Gundy say about that right now?
He would go on a rant. In 18 minutes.
It's a great job by Erik Spoelstra to get his team that basket coming out of the timeout. I love when coaches do that. And now Frank Vogel's going to try to answer with a lob of his own to George.
George, turnaround jumper's good. And George just his second. George, the mid-range jumper where he is so improved. And
creating offense.
Wade, 16 points on 8 of 15 from the field. George, nobody near him. There's miscommunication as LeBron James and Chalmers argue.
Kashyyyk does that as well for Houston. Very, very good job of doing that, keeping your hands up, and all that kind of contact becomes incidental because of verticality.
George, what a difficult shot, and Paul George assignment for Battier to guard him. Paul George puts up a three, puts it in, and George already with 8 points here in the third, and it's a 14-point. Dangerous pass. Stevenson and Chalmers bump each other. Stevenson back up top. George from straight on, and he draws the foul on.
Now Paul George in the playoffs here walked up to the line, big game. Got fouled, shooting 3 free throws, stepped up, made all 3. Put that game into overtime. We saw it earlier, Mike. You were doing the Knicks. I was doing ESPN into the Garden. Got fouled shooting a 3. Shumpert made all 3. And then Indiana won the game in overtime. So he's very comfortable in this situation.
Range. His free throw shooting, and he's getting to the line more. And he makes it the largest lead of the night, 15.
I thought he got tired in the second half the last time they played in Indiana. There was the 4th game on the road, and fatigue was a real factor.
Scola misses. Rebound inside Mahinmi. George counted and a foul.
Chance opportunity, possible 3-point play. So as Miami is trying to claw back into this game, that's just a hook.
Getting it done at both ends in that sequence. George, nice fake, goes right at Anderson. Oh, Anderson goes down hard.
Paul George just sold himself out there. He knew what was coming. So he just sort of closed his eyes and tried to get the ball to the basket.
You know, I give Anderson a lot of credit. That was a good hard foul without going over the line with flagrant. How many times in that play is it flagrant right away? But he did a good job
of not going to the head. That extra contact where you get it above the neck and shoulders, Mike, which is a natural play to make on that.
And no wind up and no follow through. It was just a hard body to body.
Tonight, I bet he's got about 4 or 5 field goals off that left block.
A big offensive night for Dwayne Wade. Paul George with the jump shot. That's good.
LeBron tried to cheat that screen. A beautiful read there by David West. Had he thrown the pass.